Why, hello everyone. Have another happy Tuesday here. Today we're going to be doing something, well, I've been wanting to try out. I have my new version 3 trackball here. This is the first version I got. The second one's actually installed in here right now. I wasn't too happy with how this one was working with the games. I felt that the technology in here was not working the way I would have wanted it to work, and it didn't feel right. So I have this new one right here. I got a quick shot of it a little bit closer so you guys can kind of see how the trackball is here. So here is the original version 1 and version 2. And here is our version 3. And I think you can kind of see the colors cycling there. These web cameras don't do too well with these colors here. But we could change the colors as well. Now we're doing a little bit different is there'll be little buttons you can add. This black button here will be to change your sensitivity, so you can make the ball more or less sensitive. But the red button here I have set up, it'll change the colors here. So if I get it down here, let's see, I'll hit the red button here, let's see, get it in the shot. And it's now, at least to me, cycling through different colors, so hopefully you can kind of see that. Now it's set to red. Again, my webcam's not very good at showing the colors here. That to me is a yellow. That's a very bright lime green. Again, I just can't get that camera to give you the right colors on here. There is a blue, a light green, purple, white. And you can see you've got like a comet tail effect here. You can kind of see that. But you don't have to go underneath anymore. You just press a little button to make these changes. There is a different colored, it's like an orange and red comet tail, a green comet tail, a darker green comet tail, a light blue, a purple, off completely. Now here we have solid, like a rainbow color, but it's solid. If I hit it one more time, actually it does strobe very slowly, I should say. It strobes very, very slowly, but I like that here where it kind of cycles around. So I'm going to put that there for now and put these buttons out of the way. And we basically have here a stock arcade 1-up machine. Didn't really have any need to change this one. But the old trackball was a mechanical design. So there were little feathers in there, and these feathers went through a sensor, and that's how it registered your movement. And of course, you had your switches down here to change your color. The new one is based completely different. The ball, you can see, is a silver color. It's necessary for the technology that's in here, and it's got a little bit of a heavier weight, but it's very, very smooth when you spin it. And you can see down here, there's no dip switches, but there are a bunch of different ports. This one right here is going to be how you connect it to your arcade 1-up, and buttons. Well, again, one button will be for changing sensitivity, and one button will be for the colors and the lights. This is for your USB, so the USB capability is built right in. So you can connect it directly to a USB for your PC, and connect to your arcade 1-up if you wanted to. So this is the first version I received. I wasn't very happy with, especially in games like Centipede and Quantum. I just really didn't like how it was working. So this is my new one I got right here. And we'll take a look from 2024. Who do we got? Michael B, the Game Genie. Thanks, man, for coming. You're always here. Michael B, the Game Genie, guys. He's always in the house. We have Dylan. We have Jennifer in the house. Hi, Jennifer. We have, was it the Polizzo, the Gaming, and the Sirens. What's up? Pizza Mike. In Danger Dog. And Refried Beans. All right, so we'll play a couple games here. I don't want to play the Asteroids. Let's go down to probably one of the games you probably would play first would be Centipede. So I'm going to start up Centipede right here. We'll go in. I got the volume. Hopefully you can hear me. I'm even talking. I don't know if you guys can hear me. Hopefully you can hear me. But here we go. I'm going to start the game up here. Boop. Put a coin in. Again, it's extremely smooth. It is not using any type of mechanical gears to register this at all. It's using more of an optical technology in here. Spiders always get me. Maybe tonight would be a good night to watch Pixels. Well, that's one way to get them. You walk into them. Now, I do think still, in Centipede, even though you can adjust the different settings on this trackball, I think it's too sensitive, so I reported that to my guys. Basically, when you move your finger from here to here, so one side over, it really should be just 3 mushrooms. So if I go like this to this, it should only move 3 mushrooms across. I'm moving much further than that, and no matter what setting I set it to. So that's something else I want addressed before this thing gets released. But let's try this again, put some coins in here. Let's try playing a game. But I will say the unit feels extremely smooth. It's like butter. But I do think it's still overly sensitive, so I want that adjusted before, again, this comes to market. But other than that, one of the issues I had with the first revision of this was when you moved left and right, you would get almost like a ladder effect. So even though you're moving directly left or right, it would go up and down in a way that was something you didn't intend. And that looks like that has been addressed in this firmware, so I'm kind of happy about that. Oh, nice try, Mr. Spider. Oh, those spiders get you every time. It's like the UFO and asteroids. Wow. Okay, I'm not going to stay in that corner. But I am liking how it is feeling. Again, the version 2 trackball feels really good too. But this has definitely got another layer of smoothness, almost like glass. I think he died. Dang, I swear, those spiders get me every time. At least I got my name in. And another thing I had a hard time with was just putting initials in. Now it's very easy, it's very smooth going across. It was very jerky before, which it shouldn't have been, especially with what we're trying to accomplish with this trackball. Oops, a little too far. Still a little too sensitive. We got to adjust that. Take a look here. We have Bobby Broadway joining. How you doing, Bobby? Let's try a different game here. So I'm going to pull out of here of Centipede. Maybe we'll play it again a little bit later. But I want to try some other games here and see how they're doing. So another game, obviously, is Missile Command. The Missile Command is one of my favorite games. I've still not been very happy how this layout is here. It would have been better if they put the buttons in more of a pyramid versus straight across, because your fingers are very, very far apart. So I might make a new control panel for this unit just to make the buttons. And maybe I'm going to make some volcano buttons. You know, I know a lot of people would like to see that. I would as well. But let's go into some Missile Command here. Start the game. Again, very smooth. It's like me after some Taco Bell. Woohoo! You always want to try and use, if you can, as least missiles as possible to get a better score. But sometimes you don't have a choice. This is definitely one of the games in 1980 when I went to the arcade. I always gravitated to this. There were so many great players I used to watch playing the game. I still never got super good at it, but I do enjoy it. That was dumb. Wasted missile all the way from the wrong side. Again, it's very, very smooth. It doesn't seem to be losing any tracking spots when you move it, which is good. You don't want it to not register a movement. Very smooth. So whenever I touch this ball, you definitely get an action on the screen. I just want a couple more less sensitive settings in here, and then I'll probably be really happy with it. Ah, I missed that one. They're gone. Dang it! Lost 2 cities. Got 1 back. Oh, I got them all back. Yay! Oh, man! Oh, man! Brutal. You think we're at war or something? Alright, I gotta try and save the good cities on this side. Ah! I am hurting, hurting, hurting. Ah! Well, now I gotta save the people on the other side. I got 2 cities here, so I gotta sacrifice the 1 city. I guess I held my own a little bit that time. Of course, you gotta put it on both sides. Ah! Oh, I'm in trouble already. Missile Command, you just got to pick your battles and pick your cities. Oh, no! Ah, they toasted me. And almost 30,000. I got so close to 30,000. Well, at least I get to get my name in again. And the settings are definitely better in Missile Command. Because again, each game's settings are going to be a little bit different. So the ability of this unit to, on the fly, change its resolution is a good thing. You don't have to go in and change any dip switch settings or anything like that. You can just press a button and change it. But for what it was set for, it was too sensitive for Centipede. But for Missile Command, it worked pretty well. All right, let's go back out here, see what else we have here. Good old Atari, my old company. Now, we're not going to do a little land here. We'll try some Millipede, which is basically Centipede on steroids. Again, it feels really good in Millipede here. I still think it's a little too sensitive, so something would have to adjust. I know one of the bigger issues people did have with my version 1 and 2 trackballs, they felt it was way too sensitive in Centipede. I personally liked it, but it probably was not as accurate as it should have been. So we'll try and make a difference with this one. Oh! I was doing so good too, at least for me. Look at this, it's insane! It's like everything's on crack. Ah! Pinned. But again, the trackball is tracking very smoothly. I'm not missing anything. If I move it, it's going where I want it to go. Just sometimes where I'm going is not where I want to go! Dang. Can I get 30,000? Can I get 30,000? Am I going to blow it? Which is it? Oh, I just made it. Think that might be a Viz game. Man, I still didn't even get my name in there at 33,000. Well, that's a bummer. What do we guys in the chat? How you doing, guys? Don't mean to be ignoring you. Just trying to try out the trackball here. Hope you guys are having a good evening. Terrific Tuesday, right? Let's try some Crystal Castles. Throw in my coins. Of course, this is a game where the accuracy of your trackball is really going to make a huge difference. Again, very smooth. Ooh, almost walked right into that. Get up there! Oh, just got him. This level, generally, I lose some people. Like, just like that. Stop beating my stuff, you little piggy. Ooh, 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 ooh. Ah! Ooh, 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 ooh! Oh, come on, I didn't get it! Oh, I was wronged. I was wronged. Should have had that one. Oh, 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 oh. Oh, oh, oh. That witch is going to kill me in that spot. She's going to stay in that spot till I get killed. Now, if that witch stays in that spot, how am I supposed to get them? There's like no way. How do you beat the level if she won't leave the spot? I'm not happy with that. I'm going to play this one again. But I get my name in. Yay! Alright, let's try this again. Got the coins. Let's get the game going. Oh, excuse me, thank you. Ooh, ooh, close. Ooh! The trackball's working good in this game, I tell you. Like it. Ah! Get down, get down! I want the hat. That witch! Well, I got him. Oh, I got him! I guess you gotta have the... Okay, you have to have the hat, I guess? Okay, I guess that makes sense. They got the last gem, no bonus! Oh, oh, oh! Oh, he stayed in there. Man, they're eating all my gems! Gem and the holograms to the rescue. I want the hat! I want the hat! I want the hat! Woo! Oh! Oh! Ah! Is that it? Am I dead? I almost did it again! Oh, I better get out of there! They're gonna eat me. Oh! Man, God, they're bottomless pits. Down, down, down. No! Well, the trackball, I think, worked extremely well in Crystal Castles. Don't I get my name in? I do. Oh! I got the first place. Probably screw my name up. All right. I want to go out of here for a moment. I think I hold down player 2 to player 1. Which one is it? One of these will get me out. There we go. What else do we have? Liberator, which is basically Missile Command version 2. Let's try that. Kongs are us, man. How you doing, buddy? Got Michael B. We got Kongs are us. We have Brad O'Connell, Bobby Broadway, Dylan J, Jennifer. A lot of people in the house. Let's see how bad I suck at this game. So instead of being on the ground in Liberator, you're actually in space, preventing a world from destroying itself. I don't know. We should leave people to be. If they want to blow themselves up, let them do it. So I'll definitely say the version 3 is going to be extremely accurate as far as placing it without losing any, almost got me, any reads. That's kind of the goal. Again, just because I do bad in the game, that's just me. Use my shields. Ah! Ain't saving that guy. I'm trying to help these people. They're blowing me up. Not cool. Level 3. Uh-oh, uh-oh, oh! Oh, I'm in trouble. Where's Jean-Luc Picard? You need him! Jean-Luc, help! These are training lessons? Oh, man. They're going to take me into Space Force. What? You got some kamikaze space fighters? Oh, they're going to totally wipe the floor with me now. Oh, come on. Hold fire. Press start. Yeah. We know this part already. Dang. Bad aim. Okay, when you get older, you want rapid fire. You get tired of pressing buttons. Alfred Berger, how you doing, bud? Khalid, was it Kalel? Kalel, how you doing? I'm looking at my chat on my cell phone. It's a little bit small. Ah! You stink. I lost Ralph. Ralph and Console Kitchen, that chip up in the corner. Shall we play a game? Come on, holy Toledo, man. They have warp drive? It's a video game, for God's sakes. Ah, you gotta be kidding me. Uh-oh. There's an awful lot of planets with a lot of nuclear weapons. It's a very brown planet, too. So, planet of poo. Woo! Doing better this game, at least. Hey, third floor arcade, how you doing? Oh, my shields are gone? No! Uh-oh. I think they wiped me out. Oh, one spare ship. Oh my God, come on. I'm like, can't get no one. Oh, but he got me. Cheap shot. So I think overall, the version 3 trackball is doing very well. I do want to see a couple of lower options here for, like Centipede. I still think it's a little too sensitive in Centipede, but that's something we can adjust, so that's okay. The basic core functionality that was working, the LEDs are working, the ability to change it, USB mode and the arcade 1-up mode are working, which is what I really care about. Now there's a quantum. I want to play some quantum. Let's go in here. And this would be a good test of how well the trackball actually works. So let's put some coins in and start right here. Oh, I got it. Ooh, so close. But the problem I was having before is this is working much better. I was having a lot of ladder problems in quantum. Ah! But it's definitely working a lot better here, so I'm kind of pleased with how this is now working. Gotcha. Oh, God. Yeah, you kind of want to avoid those. Much better. You know, it's a very simple game, but it's a very fun game. I mean, the graphics are nothing to write home about, but it's fun. Oh, gotcha. Whoa, almost got nailed. And I did. All right, we're going to do that one again. No name in there? That's pretty cheesy. I'm just really pleased how smooth it is. It's like butter. But without the, you know, messy residue of butter. Very good. Oh! Nougat! Ah! You want to avoid those, Glenn. You know, if I was doing it for $1 million, never would hit him in my life. And I did it again. 2 million. And I already let game over. Jeez. Okay, let's go a little bit higher here. Let's start with here. Boop. Glenn! Oh my lord. Oh, I got a bonus for being so bad. Oh. Oh, come on. I don't know about you guys. How do you guys play in this one here? Oh, I got my name in at least, finally. Do you guys enjoy Quantum? Is this one of your favorites or no? Where am I? Oh, last place. Gotta fix that. Gotta fix that. Haha. Shoot. Oh. I can't catch my own tail. There we go. Ah. No. No. Twice. Oh my God. Trying to get two at once and you get greedy. But I got him.
What?
Ooh, ooh. Gotcha. Ah! All those bad moves were my own, which is pretty sad. But I'm getting a little hooked on Quantum here. When you have a trackball that works well, it's a very fun game. But all the deaths are definitely my own doing. Ah. Oh. Gotcha, you little bugger. Ah. I think I killed him. Alright. Let's try something else here. I'm not sure if we play all the games here or not. Technically, I guess you could play Tempest with this as well. Maybe we'll do that. Yeah, let's try Tempest. Why not? Or maybe you can't. The spinner. Oh, I'm in here anyway. Use my spinner. Right in the face. Now, for people who didn't know, this was supposed to be Atari's and Space Invaders. It was supposed to be like 3D Space Invaders. But I think it turned out better. And I get killed a lot. But that's okay. Dang, is that it? Am I dead? I am dead. But I got first. Oh, did I? Yeah, I got first place. Nice. Oops, too far. Boom. How's everyone doing tonight? Won't be a very, very long stream. It's really just I want to sit down and try out my trackball here a little bit. And I may play another game of Centipede here. I still think it's the one that probably needs the most adjustment. Yeah, it definitely does. It's still a little too on the sensitive side. It's too sensitive. Ah, you lousy, stinking spider. Get out of here, spider. I'll step on you. Ah. So what's kind of cool is I think in the next issue, the May issue of Retro Gamer Magazine, I'm going to have an article about me and my stuff in there. So if you guys do get the Retro Gaming Magazine delivered or in your electronic mailbox, email, see if I'm in that issue. I'm being told that I am. So that'd be kind of cool if it's true. And congratulations to also Michael B, the Game Genie. I saw his post today. A lot of us YouTubers are in the Retromania wrestle game, but I know that Michael B is a huge wrestling fan. Where I was when I was a kid, like around 13, I used to be very into wrestling, but I kind of grew out of it, I guess. But I'm definitely looking forward to playing that game. But I want to play it in my IA Arcade when they have the actual version designed for it. Kind of like a cool toy posted recently, where he modified his IA Arcade with that awesome artwork, and he put a wrestling ring and his wrestling figures in the machine. It looks really, really nice. So kudos to Cool Toy for that one. Dang! I got my name in. It's just too sensitive right now, so you gotta move very gently. It's gotta be adjusted. Bink. Oop, one back. There we go. I think actually Millipede might be more in sync with the right settings than Centipede is. Ah, see, put a T in there. It's the first spot. I hate that. Gert. I want to get out of here. Let me out of here. I want to get back to Millipede. Let me out. Thank you. Did I pass Millipede? Am I nuts? There it is. Boop, boop. Yeah, it's probably still too sensitive for here, but I think it's definitely more in tune with how it should be than Centipede was. Once you get down to the bottom, you're in trouble. Although I'll admit, I was definitely more of a Centipede fan than Millipede. I think the sound effects and everything were better in Centipede. But I do understand there's more play mechanics in here. But for me, Centipede is still going to be the better game. And if everyone has not seen it yet, Kong vs. Godzilla, I personally liked it. Is it a, Avatar or Star Wars quality movie? No. But it's definitely fun and entertaining, and I definitely enjoyed it. You got to turn your brain off, but I do that a lot anyway, so I enjoyed it. Aha! go! Ah, cheap shot. Oh, come on. Come on. Will I get to 30? I don't know. Kind of blowing it. Oh, so close. No can do. All right, guys, I'm going to be cutting this short here. It was just really just a test on the trackball. I'll get another close shot so you guys can see it again. But overall, I think we're getting there. The ball is very, very smooth. Tracks very well, which are key things. You know, I do like the light up on it. The silver ball looks nice. But it's very, very smooth. I mean, this thing tracks really, really nice. And again, you can adjust sensitivity and the LED with, you know, you can put the buttons in any way you want right now. Obviously, I'm just doing some wire to the device. But you can change your colors on the fly. And you can change the sensitivity of the trackball on the fly. But right now, even at its lowest setting, I still think it's too sensitive for Centipede. When you go from here to here, just like that, it should only be 3 mushrooms across, and I'm going still almost half the screen in doing that, so that's got to be adjusted a little bit. But that's it for the most part. So still working on this, and I also do have the trackball for my At Games Legends Ultimate. I do have that, but the screws, which always seems to be a problem with the Legends Ultimate, are not the right thread, the ones that I have. So I have to go to the hardware store and try and find some screws or some washers to mount it the right way. I was hoping to do that tonight. I went to the store, I bought some screws home, and the thread's wrong. So it won't go in. I could force it in, but I don't want to do that. So I do have that I have to try. And I'm also, I don't know if you've been hearing my 3D printer in the background. I have a couple of projects I'll be doing a video on at some point to showcase that. Still doing testing on the 4/8-way Tron joystick gate switcher. It's going very, very well. Haven't had any problems with it at all. That's been going pretty well. And we're working on some other things still in the background. We're trying to keep you guys up to date as possible. But for right now, I see that Wolfenoz joined in here. And what's he got? Late breaking news. My balls are extreme. This ball, both my balls, all these balls are silky smooth. And they're great to touch. So if anyone wants to get my balls to touch them, Wolfenoz will attest that they're very smooth and they're worthy of your hands. Place my balls in your hand, you won't be disappointed. What else we got here? X-ray. Silver, yeah, the silver ball is kind of necessary. We're trying other colors as well. But with the technology in here, the silver is the best color for the machine to recognize what's going on. And that's why we made the light ring around it. So you still have an LED ball that'll light up. Al, how you doing? It's not, well, the biggest issue, At Games has been very responsive. I ask At Games for help. You know, At Games does respond. Although I'm still waiting for them to add the analog joystick to the firmware for the Star Wars yoke. Hopefully that'll end up in a firmware if PK, one of the guys at At Games, is listening. It just needs to be a standard analog joystick. And, you know, my yoke would recognize it and work with it. I'm having a more difficult time with Arcade 1-Up. I know that their Partycade spinner is still not working right. And they were looking into it. It's going on 3 months. And I haven't heard anything from Arcade 1-Up. So, you know, do what we can. we'll still try and work around it. But when Arcade One Up, another company, says they're going to give you assistance, and they don't, and you reach out to them a few times, and they still don't respond with an answer, and they keep saying, we're reaching out, we'll get back to you, and it's been 3 months, I'm going to take that as, Arcade One Up's doing that, interested in assisting me with that. And that's okay. Maybe we'll get a party cade at some point. I'm only going to get it though if I get it very, very cheap. I'm not going to go through the expense of supporting their product, and not willing to help me support their product. It's just, for me, it doesn't make any sense. My money can go many other areas than to buy their product, to improve their product, to help sell their product, and them not giving me any assistance back. It's just not going to be something I'm going to do, unfortunately. I agree, Wolf and Oz. I mean, I've when I reached out to them a few times, I always get the answer, yeah, we'll help you, and then weeks go by, you reach out again, oh, we're checking, and then a month goes by, and still nothing, and then 2 months goes by. After 3 months, usually that girl means she doesn't want to date you at that point. Get it through your skull that they really don't want to work with you, and that's okay. If I get the machine or someone sends me the part, we could work through it, and we give you a free replacement. So if anyone's listening out there, does have a partycade, if they want to send it to us for a while so we can kind of look at it, we would give you a free device. Maybe I'll do a little more of a video on that, almost like an assistance program, or an actual beta test program that we actually will help people with beta testing, versus Arcade One Up has been promising beta tests for 2+ years. It still hasn't done that. But again, Arcade One Up, I think they're getting, they're pretty popular, but I don't think they should be so popular where they don't stand behind their word. If they say they're going to do something, they should. When I say I'm going to do something, I stand behind my word. And it's really sad when, they'll come back and say, oh, Glenn, that's not true. We're willing to help. It's been 3 months, dudes. At that point, I'm going to just take it as, I've supported Arcade One Up since before their launch. I've been their #1 fan since before their launch. I've had their #1 fan page. I've been doing a lot of work with the fan page, a lot of work in the community for Arcade One Up. And, when they don't reach back, I mean, I'm not going to say they haven't done things for me. They absolutely have, and I'm very grateful. But I'm still trying to work with them and make sure their products are ones that people will enjoy and don't have problems with. And I'm not going to go, breaking my back to try and support them when I can't get anything back from them. I hope you guys do understand with that. Again, with the party cave, with the spinner, if we get one cheap enough, we pick one up, we'll get it working. If someone wants to, send us one to look at, we'll do that too. But I want to stop my rant. I'd rather rant on Kathleen Kennedy. I will say, again, if you guys have not seen Godzilla and Kong, and you're a Godzilla or a King Kong fan, I liked it. I thought it was good. My brother and my son were like, they said it was boring. I disagreed. I like the story. It's like an old Godzilla or King Kong film, from the 60s, brought up with better graphics. So that's a good thing. I still hope that we can get rid of Kathleen Kennedy, though. That'd be a wonderful thing. And guys, I want to thank you all for watching. I'm going to go and I got to do a couple of things tonight. Actually, work. Got to do some of that. Got to check on my 3D printer. But I'll keep you guys up to date as much as I can on the products. And we do have, this spinner coming out. What else we got back here? Real quick. If I don't fall off my chair, that is. We are working still on, our steering wheel here, which put it right here. So this is metal steering wheel. This is currently on my version 2 spinner. It simply clips right onto it. But we also make it for the USB spinner. But this is a weapon. This thing is not plastic. It's steel and metal on the inside, and we do have a plastic coating on the outside, so you don't hurt your poor little hands on the metal. So still working on that. And we do have some partnerships we've been working on as well. I tried partnering up with Arcade One Up, and that just unfortunately didn't work out. We tried partnering with At Games, and At Games is, they're still supporting and trying to do what they can, but we're not directly supplying them with anything. But we have a couple other companies that we hopefully can be. I can't talk about those yet, but they are definitely well-known companies that want to partner with us. And of course, we sell stuff right now through Micro Center. So if you go into Micro Center, the Atari spinner you would see in there, and my spinner are in there. The Tron joystick, we do sell that. Just be warned though, Micro Center wanted a very basic kit. So it is my Tron joystick at Micro Center, but it is not including everything else for At Games or the Arcade One Up. It's just the joystick you'd have to mount yourself and connect yourself in your project. The Star Wars yoke hopefully also will be available through Micro Center, as well as all the other products we're working on. and down the pipe. We're still working on the Akari Warriors joystick. That's basically being designed right now. And if you guys don't know, that is a 8 direction and 12 rotation joystick. We're also been testing, yes, we are testing the Discs of Tron spinner, which is basically our spinner, which I do have one over here. It's going to be our USB spinner design like this, but you will be able to pull it up and push it down, because Disc of Tron has a mode where you can raise and lower his arms. You don't know how to do it. I really always left the arm as it was, but it will spin like this, and you can pull up and push down. So we're going to have that coming out. We are also, of course, working on the Disc of Tron joystick, which has, you know, the deflector shield button on there as well, and a lot of other cool projects for that Tron joystick. Like I said, we have an analog version of the joystick, but some other cool things as well that will be coming out with that. Now, a lot of people are asking, can make it bigger. Right now, it's not something we're looking at right now, only because to make the molds will cost you $30,000. Maybe we'll do a Kickstarter if someone wants to go down that pipe, or if one of our business partners, if we come to an agreement with the business partners that we're working with, if they want to foot the bill for that, we would make a full-size Tron joystick. What else are we working on here real quick? That's it for the most part. Now there is the game console we teased. That's not like an April Fool's joke. We are working on a game console, a full console. So that's probably not going to be out until like 2022 at the earliest. We have too many things going on right now. But again, I'm going to cut it short, guys. I want to thank you all for tuning in. I do appreciate every time you guys come in. You guys are good friends. You come in, always stop in, say hello, and I do appreciate it. Makes you feel good when you do. But spend some time with your families as well. I want to thank you all guys for joining. And remember, no matter what you do or what type of machine you do play with, just remember to game on. Bye-bye.
At the Tiny Arcade fan page. Remember, don't admire people too much. They'll disappoint you.
Sit, Blue Blue, sit. Good dog.